Anderson Cooper, AC360, CNN weeknights 10 Eastern.
There's been virtually no reporting on Bryant Neal Venus, and yet you've been tracking him for more than a year. Why, and where did it take you?
Well, the why is really quite simple. This is a perfectly normal, average kid when he's growing up. The son of Latino immigrants to the United States, born in New York, moves out to Long Island, grows up, likes baseball, likes cycling, likes swimming. He's just an average kid, and then his parents' relationship falls apart. His parents separate, and this really kind of destabilizes him. And it's the friendships he makes after that. Why wasn't it on the radar? Well, it came on our radar because we've been doing a story about some European jihadists, and he'd met some of these guys in one of the Al-Qaeda camps in Pakistan, and one of the lawyers in Belgium for one of those guys told us, look out for this American kid. That's what alerted us to it. And he got a transcript from the cause of what Bryant Neal Venus had been doing in Afghanistan. And when you're looking at it, it's like, I have to do this story. I mean, perfectly normal kid ends up disguising himself as a woman even in a burqa to try and get into the camp.
So how is Bryant Neal Venus different than Faisal Shahzad, the naturalized American who allegedly admitted he tried to set up a bomb in Times Square?
Well, Bryant's, the all-American kid. I mean, at one point in his life, he even joins the American Army. He joins the infantry, drops out after about 3 weeks. So he's different in as much as he can travel around the world easily. He's very familiar with the United States. No one's going to give him a second look when he passes through Europe or comes into Pakistan necessarily. American kid, American passport.
Do you report that U.S. counterterrorism officials consider terrorists born and raised in the U.S. like Bryant Neal Venus as a bigger threat than those not born in the U.S.?
They have to be, and they do. I mean, this is what they were telling us along the way. I mean, when somebody like Bryant, this all-American kid, shows up in an Al-Qaeda camp, you can hear like the alarms going off for the Al-Qaeda leadership. So for when they get somebody like Bryant, this is huge. I mean, it's a massive opportunity.
So this young man actually converted to Islam, but then what? How did he become radicalized? How did he get such extreme anti-U.S. views?
It's this radical group putting these ideas in his head, the internet, and then there are, let's face it, there are quite a lot of kids around like that who are willing to get these radical views. But he goes even further. He just decides, I want to go and join that fight. I believe this so much. I'm going to go join the fight. And that's when he starts tapping into this radical network he's found in New York to help him get to Pakistan.